Next weekend, thousands are expected to gather for International Women's Day. But it's about more than just a march. Women's rights activists say they want this conversation to continue all year round.
What we hope to accomplish was to bring awareness to the issues that are happening right here in Canada, right here at home.
This is what democracy looks like. Hold the boss of my body higher.
Just 6 weeks ago, thousands gathered at Queen's Park for an event coinciding with the Women's March on Washington.
There are a lot of people who were there for the first time, and I raise that as one of those very important pieces because we don't want them to just come to the march the one day, feel that energy, that momentum, and then leave and say, well, these issues are done.
Co-organizer Janelle Brady says her group wants to keep that momentum going. And they're hoping International Women's Day this Wednesday will be an opportunity to continue talking about the challenges women are still facing in 2017.
Women are dealing with issues around affordable childcare. That's a major issue, right? Because it becomes a barrier to work. Women still, don't make the same amount to men on the dollar. And it's actually, it's not even something that's in the past, it's right now.
Is International Women's Day something that's important to you?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. Where would we be without women?
On the streets, women we talk to say they still feel the barriers to equality and that it's often displayed through the attitudes about women's place in society.
I'm in a program where it's majority women, and often it's always the men who are answering the questions. It's always their voices heard the loudest.
You even see that in things like sports and stuff. We're still doing good, and we're actually doing better than the men's teams, yet we still get less recognition for it.
We need more women in politics. We need more women at the head of companies.
That's why many say they want to see women's issues discussed beyond this Women's Day.
It's something that should have a continual conversation and constantly be represented, so it's at the forefront of people's minds.
And for Brady, she wants to remind people that women's rights aren't just a woman's problem.
Ways that men and women can address issues is calling people out if they're saying something that's racist or sexist, or continuing those conversations with our friends and family and saying, why is there International Women's Day? Why was there a Women's March? And just having those conversations where we can continue raising that awareness.
Now, aside from the march next weekend, there's also a town hall being organized tomorrow night at the United Steelworkers Hall to discuss women's issues in this city. In King's College Circle, Janelle Amasa, City News.